Hey everybody, Chris Eggleston here with GravityRanger.com, and I was just going through some notes and remembered that I had this use case I wanted to share a while ago. Somebody had inquired about how to automatically switch a registration form to a waitlist form when registration was full. And in this specific use case, they were just allowing one registrant per submission. So it was easy enough just to use the built-in Gravity Forms entry limit feature. So I just wanted to show you a simple solution for doing that. So I've got let's ignore this one for right now. So I've got my event registration form here, and then I have a waitlist form here. So I'm going to just pop in the waitlist real quick. I'm going to grab the embed code. And then I'm going to go to form settings for the event registration form. Now, again, since in their specific use case, they were just using the default feature because they were only allowing one registrant per submission. So it was easy to come in here and say, okay, we'll just set an entry limit for however many seats you want to register. And then not -2, for how many seats you want to register, and that way this form will shut off. And then in the entry limit reached message, I told them just to put a note that the event's full, but add yourself to the waiting list, and then to put the shortcode in there for their waitlist form. All right, and then they can just save it. So I'm just going to do 2 here just for demonstration purposes. But so what we'll be able to do now is we can come over here and we can go through this form. Okay, none of this is required. I'm just going to skip it. Make their purchase and then submit it. Okay, so there's one submission. So now we should have another entry available. So now the next person that comes to the form is going to see the wait list because there's been 2 entries. So it's now full, right? So we have this message here, event is full, but add yourself to the wait list in case spots open up. So now they can fill out this form, and that's what they'll see in every person that comes next. And then now you're building this list of people who you can get on to. If spots open up, people cancel, whatever the case may be. So now you have this wait list. So that was a really simple approach to it. But recently had a more advanced need, and in this one they were allowing multiple registrations per submission. So we had to do things a little bit different because with the default feature, it's only going to count the actual submission, not the number of people being registered. So what we're doing in this case is a little bit different. I'm going to just remove this to avoid confusion. So in this case, we created a little snippet here, just a really simple plugin that basically creates a shortcode to where you can switch the forms based on number of attendees. And the number of attendees are added up from a list field in this case. So let's go ahead and take a look at that scenario. So here I've got this other form that has a list field. So this is the list field I'm targeting. It's ID 24. Okay. So we're going to need to know the list field ID. We're going to need to know this form ID 248. And we're also going to need to know the waitlist form ID, which is 249. So then we come over to this page and we put our shortcode in here. And this is the shortcode, event form display. So registration form ID was 248. The waitlist form ID is 249. The list field ID was 24. And then the max attendees is 6. Okay. So now there's only going to only be allowed to have 6 attendees. So in this case, that's not form submissions. This is going to count based off of here. Now I already did a test with this, so you're seeing right here there's 6 seats remaining. So I already did one test, submitted 1 name, and so now I can do 5 more names here in a list field. So if I add 5 more list fields, or rows, sorry, and I populate all these, okay, and then we go next and we submit this. Now the next person's going to come and see this: registration is full, you can join the wait list below. So it's removed the registration form because the seats are full. So that was just another way to go a little bit more advanced to where you can actually allow multiple registrations per form, as opposed to just tracking entry limits. So let me know if this is something that you're interested in. Again, it was just a real simple plugin. It's not a Gravity Forms add-on at all. Just a very simple plugin that creates a shortcode. So drop a mention in the comments. Let me know if it's something that's interesting to you, if you have any ideas of how to extend it, if it'd be worth turning into an actual add-on. I have considered actually having it register a attendee field that can be used, kind of like a list field to add multiple attendees, or extending it out to support, multiple name fields or something like that. But anyway, would love to hear your thoughts. Hopefully it's something that is interesting to you. But thanks for watching, and sure we'll have some more interesting things for you soon.